Amara had always walked through school hallways like a ghost, nobody noticed, quiet, calm, never speaking unless necessary, and always sitting in the last row where no one paid attention. But little did anyone know, silence wasn't her weakness, it was her strength. She was the kind of girl who carried her trauma like a hidden scar, a girl who never fought back even when pushed, shoved, or mocked. And that made her the perfect target for the school's notorious bully trio, Tessa, Kayla, and Roxy, the girls who ruled the halls like self-appointed queens. They loved humiliating people, but for some reason, they enjoyed tormenting Amara the most. Maybe they hated her calmness. Maybe they wanted a reaction she never gave. Maybe they sensed her quiet pain and wanted to make it louder. One cold morning, their cruelty crossed a line. It began the moment Amara walked into the restroom, hoping to wash her hands and escape the lunchtime noise. But before she could step out, the three bullies cornered her, blocking the exit like predators circling prey. Tessa smirked with the arrogance of someone who believed the world belonged to her. "You act so perfect. Never talking. Never fighting. Let's see how perfect you stay after this." Roxy grabbed Amara's backpack and tossed it into a toilet stall. Kayla shoved her closer to the dripping toilet, laughing like she was watching the funniest scene of her life. Amara didn't cry. She didn't scream. She simply stood there, eyes cold, expression unreadable. That made them angrier. "Drink it," Tessa hissed. "Or we'll make sure the whole school sees what happens next." Amara froze. For the first time, fear flashed in her eyes, but not fear of humiliation, fear of losing control. Fear of what might happen if she broke her silence. Tessa placed her hand on the toilet flush, swirling the dirty water. "Do it. Now." The bathroom door swung shut behind them. No teachers. No witnesses. No escape. But then something unexpected happened. Amara lifted her head. Slowly. Deliberately. And for the first time since she arrived at the school, she spoke. "You don't want to do this." Her voice wasn't shaking. It wasn't scared. It was calm, too calm. The kind of calm that makes your stomach drop. The bullies blinked. Their laughter faded a little. But the temporary silence only fueled their desire to push her further. Kayla shoved her again. "Drink it, freak." But before they could force her head down, something changed in the air. Something shifted in Amara's eyes, sharp, fierce, almost dangerous. The bullies had no idea who they were provoking. No idea what this girl had been through. No idea what strength she carried. And no idea how badly this moment would backfire. Because in the next 30 seconds, everything would flip. A scream echoed down the hall. Then another. Doors slammed open. Footsteps rushed in. And suddenly the girls who were laughing seconds earlier were crying, shaking, and begging for mercy. And it all started because of one truth the bullies never expected: Amara wasn't just quiet. She was powerful. More powerful than anyone knew. And this was only the beginning of what they would learn. Viewer hook, if you're ready to see how the bullies went from tormenting her to begging at her feet, keep watching and stick through chapter 2. And hey, if you love stories where justice hits back hard, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss what happens next. The moment Amara lifted her head with those sharp eyes, something inside the restroom shifted, like the temperature dropped, like the walls tightened, like the world itself knew something dangerous was about to happen. But the bullies didn't. Not yet. Amara stepped forward, slow and deliberate. "Last warning," she whispered. "Walk away." Tessa scoffed. Or what? Those two words sealed their fate. Because the next 30 seconds would become the most terrifying half-minute of their lives. It started with the restroom door swinging open, not from the outside, but from a sudden, violent draft that blew through the hallway like a burst of wind. Then came the cracks, sharp cracks across the ceiling tiles. Roxy screamed as dust rained down. Kayla stumbled back, clutching the wall. Tessa froze mid-laugh, eyes widening as a loud bang echoed from the metal sinks behind them. The lights flickered. Once. Twice. Then stayed dim, humming with an eerie vibration. Amara hadn't moved, but the world around her had. What's happening? Roxy shrieked. Kayla grabbed Amara's arm like a terrified child. Make it stop. Please. Please. Amara stared at them. Silent. Calm. Almost disappointed. I warned you. The bullies fell to their knees, trembling, crying, begging for her to forgive them. Their screams carried down the hallway, drawing teachers and students rushing toward the chaos. The moment the adults arrived, the lights returned to normal, the cracks stopped spreading, and the wind